They want you to believe that sound is real. They want you to think that I am crazy for telling you that it is not. But I can see that you are not fools, and that you will blindly follow Prophet Zaba, for you are sophisticated people. But you have been misled by heretics and religious zealots looking to silence you with their silence. If you would care to debunk the myth of sound, join me in the castle.
See it double! Quick, where's a mirror?
First, we must learn the origins of the myth. The US government manufactured the lie in the early 1950s to misguide broken souls. Unfortunately for them, the Koreans found out. They tried to peacefully resolve the matter, but instead the government chose violence. What we now call the Korean War swiftly ensued. The US obviously sided with the corrupt South to erase any evidence the North might use against them. 3 years and many dead soldiers later, the North Koreans were silenced and kept to themselves. The secret was safe. No one could stop the government from distributing the lie of sound in all its made-up waves. Yep, they actually say ocean waves are sound. Sounds similar to the gravity apple hoax. But one North Korean, a John F. Kennedy, found out and became determined to expose the United States. For years, JFK labored to get the truth out. He even rose to the position of president to help him reveal the truth. The government couldn't handle the magic man's funny words, so they decided to cut him from existence. They used Lee Harvey Oswald to kill JFK and make it look like nothing but a simple killing rather than a thoughtfully planned execution. The JFK assassination was really a cover-up for the myth that is sound. JFK had allies deep in the state, however. His brother became involved and tried to reach the position of the presidency as well. He wanted to expose the lies and deception surrounding the government. Before he was able to complete his righteous goal, he too was assassinated to keep his silence. To this day, no one has stepped in to take his place. Ever since the hoax was formulated, the Department of the Interior has been doing a ruthless job silencing their enemies, our heroes. Notable defenders of the sound hoax and participants of the Anti-Science Committee members include, but are not limited to, Henry VIII, Wyatt Earp, and the Energizer Bunny. They gave their lives in hopes of revealing the truth about sound. The one responsible is Robert James Walker, a senator from the shittiest state in the lower 48, Mississippi. His crimes still affect the factuality of sound even after his death. And do not worry, Mississippi will be dealt with soon enough. The Department of the Interior must be destroyed, no matter the cost, for it is our only hope of debunking the myth. Now, my opponents may try to employ science to aid their cause and disprove my argument. Science is nothing but a heathenist field of lies built upon non-factual evidence. It has been completely unreliable and only turns people into junkies and teachers. Science, just like child support payments, is a waste of time that will leave you penniless. Now, science, being the untrusty field of study that it is, obviously supports the notion that sound and all its fancy waves exist. Seriously, if people turn to relevant information like biology or geology, they would understand that sound is made up. Instead, they resort to Scientology and cult-like madness to assist their blasphemy. Science has been proven false and should be treated as such. Now you may wonder how it is we can hear each other in different sounds. Well, if you take a look at the trustworthy field of study known as science, then you will find out. Science proves that sound isn't real, but it is. It is in a state of quantum flux wherein it both exists and does not at the same time. The ever-wonderful science can help us to see why sound is fake, but we can still hear each other. Science can be trusted and must be utilized to see the truth about sound. What about music? Music isn't real. At least, that is what one of my personalities has told me. If you choose to keep on believing that sound is real, Keep this in mind.
In the microwave you go.